guys, welcome back to the channel. We are at Castrol Raceway in Edmonton, part of the JB's Power Cruise, which is free, so it's always a good time to do it. And we're gonna try drag racing. Maybe we'll get more than one run in today. That'll be nice. Much cooler, so I don't think we'll overheat. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. We have Tyler with his blue Chevelle. He's never been on the drag strip before, so it's gonna be exciting to get a baseline. Not expecting any big numbers, but it's all about just getting the first runs in and then improving from there. So that'll be exciting. We're gonna drop the air pressures to 18 psi and we'll see what happens. So let's have some fun. Really hard. Well, let's see what we ran. 12:87.8, the same time I did before, and it was a hard launch though. Ooh, 189.60 foot. That's exciting. Right on.
The plan going into run 2 was to slip the clutch off the launch, and while this did get me a slightly better time from the 60 foot to the 8th mile, the 60 foot time was about 4/100ths off and I was slightly slower. Meanwhile, check out Tyler's huge improvement, so close to the 14s. So I analyzed the data between the run I did back in August when it was around 78 degrees Fahrenheit and a density altitude of 4,400 feet versus this recent event where the air temps were about 47 degrees Fahrenheit and a density altitude of under 2,650 feet. That is an enormous difference, and you can see that coolant temps were much, much cooler, as well as the air and cylinder temps registered by my Phytech EFI. By all accounts, the car should have made quite a bit more power, and I was expecting my trap speeds to be close to around 108 miles an hour. So why didn't it? I can only think of two things. One, the car sat for a long period of time in the cold weather, and the transmission and diff fluids were much cooler, and I have seen that make a difference before. Two, while my air-fuel ratios were very similar between the 2 days, it is conceivable that perhaps the engine wanted a lot more fuel for the cold air and cold coolant temperatures. I have done testing in the past, and the car never really responded to AFRs below 12.5 to 1, and it seemed to perform pretty well slightly leaned out back in August, so I left it as is. If I ever get good weather like this again, I'll have to try adding some more fuel.
Well, we got 3 runs in, almost had number 4, but I got to the staging lane a little too late. Consistently in the 12s, so that's pretty good. I've never done that before. In fact, I've been in the 12s all year, but so close to a personal best. But we didn't hit it, which is a bit frustrating, as you can imagine. But still pretty happy. Get to drive home, that's always good. Tyler, hey, 15-0. I'm pretty impressed by that, considering, you know, it dynoed at like 222 rear wheel horsepower. Got a lot. I mean, it doesn't even have headers on the car, so there's a lot that car can improve. So I'm excited to see him progress through the 14s. Yeah, and his first run out, so he's got to be happy about that. As for us, I don't know if I'll come back this year or not, but I really thought I'd pick up a little more mile an hour because of the good weather, but for some reason my car just doesn't care about cold weather. It's just never been that good, and it is fuel injected, so it's not an AFR thing. So I don't know, what can you do? But if you guys like this video, thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching.